In the mirror I see God, and that only God is myself.
Today there is substantial scientific evidence to show that water has tremendous memory. If you just generate a thought looking at the water, the molecular structure of the water will change. Just a look, the molecular structure of the water will change. If you touch it, it will change. How you touch it is very important. So now for example, they're keeping it in a copper vessel with a flower on top of it, because this is the God. What other God?
What's happening? It's your boy Science for the Conscious Mind, coming right back at you. Now, we about to dig deep in the water. I told you, bro, this spiritual shit go deep, and I'm here to touch on every topic that a lot of people don't even think about touching on. You know what I'm saying? But since this is a water video, let's get that memory going. So, as you heard them say, water holds memory. And the way that you think towards the water change the molecules. What you say towards the water change the molecules, and etc. and etc. So let me ask you this: if all that is true with water, then what does that say about you? Since we are 60 to 70% water, and what does that say about our brain? Because our brain, what it said, 70-80% water, 70% water. Our lungs is 80% water. People think music don't influence people, but that's just their ignorance talking, because music and thoughts and sounds changes the molecules of water, which means it changes the molecules of you. During the full moon deals with the waves in the water, and when there's a full moon, the waves in the water get wild. So why on every full moon humans get crazy? Mostly made of water. Your brain is made of water. Your lungs is made of water. And water holds memory of infinite memory. I'm talking about infinite memory. Divine memory. So, but we gonna get there. I'm getting ahead of myself, but hey, this is the intro, Science for the Conscious Mind. I wanted to lead off with the video first so y'all can get into it. Let's go. Oh yeah. So, like I say, everything is energy. Everything is energy. It's different forms of energy. Water is just a different form of energy. Water can be turned into electricity. Electricity is nothing but another form of energy, which is a form of fire. And it's crazy because your plasma in your blood is mostly water. And the word plasma is energy. You got a plasma gun, energy. The plasma in fire. The plasma is a form of fire, which is a form of energy. You have plasma in your blood, which is mostly water. Water turns into it can be turned into electricity, which is hydropower, which is your body is a hydropower mechanism, which turns water into electricity. That's why you need water. That's why you're made of water. This is why you're made of electricity. This is why you're made of energy. This is what matters. Matter, as in molecules and atoms and energy and shit like that. The English words is so funny, isn't it? Keep up. Signs with signs are for the conscious mind, and I'm here to drop these signs for the conscious minds. And if you unconscious, this shit gonna make your head hurt, cause your head gonna hurt with this one, my nigga. You are a divine being and you don't even know it. Or you a divine being and you don't even believe it. A lot of people walk around and call themselves divine, but they don't act like it. They don't act like they're divine. Divine has morals and principles and characters, but everybody's body is full of junk DNA. And it's funny when they call it junk DNA, because I'm going to show you something about water, since we know water holds memory and electricity and all that other stuff, and then they want to tell you junk DNA. But do you know that 80% of the water is polluted with junk? And the water that you drink is nothing but recycled junk water with junk memory from the junk that's thrown in the... Let me show y'all, man.
There was a time for the whole town there used to be one doctor, and it was enough. Today every street has 5 doctors and it's not enough. This shows how we're living. When we forget how to live, when we do not respect what makes our life.
How we calling each other so fucking... How are we gods and goddesses and we calling each other so divine? And look how we treating the water, and look how we treating earth, man. How are we divine, bro? How are we gods and goddesses? Look how we treating the earth. The way that we treat the earth is a reflection of how we treat ourselves and others. And it's fucked up. It's what it is, and I'm going to tell you that personally. Because all my life since I was a kid, I always told my grandma, man, the world ain't supposed to be like this. The world ain't supposed to be like this. The world ain't supposed to be like this. I've been knowing this shit since I was 5 and could speak, man. The world ain't supposed to be like this, grandma. The world ain't supposed to be like this. I know, baby. I know, baby. You got a purpose in life. Just keep a pure heart and you know what I'm saying? And just try to stay as straight as possible. All right. 25 years later, here I am. It's funny how God got a calling on your life. It bring you right back to what you always been saying. The way that we treat our earth, the way that we treat our water, the way that we treat shit that give us life, we treat that shit for granted. We treat that shit like it don't matter. We don't even pay attention to that shit because we too busy. And you know something? That shit reflects in our everyday life. Y'all, people treat shit for granted that loves them. Mother Earth loves you. She's giving you water to survive. She's giving you air to breathe. She's giving you fruit to eat. Hell, Father, Son come through here and there to shine to help you grow. We won't even go out there and sun gaze or get no sun. It's black people out here that run from the sun. Oh my God, it's too hot. Oh my God, it's too hot. Running from the sun, though. The very thing that give you life. Vitamins and everything, you running from it. Ungrateful. And it's crazy. Because if people is mistreating the world and shit that's here to help you live and survive, and basically Mother Earth loves you unconditionally because she's doing this shit abundantly. Even when we mistreating her, she's still here looking out for us. So if y'all fucking over Mother Earth like that, I know y'all gonna fuck over human beings. Y'all don't give a fuck about human beings. Y'all don't even give a fuck about the earth that's feeding y'all, letting y'all live and shit like that. Y'all don't give a fuck. So I know y'all don't give a fuck about human beings. Y'all don't give a fuck about y'all relationships. Some of y'all don't give a fuck about y'all family, friends. All y'all care about is y'all self, and y'all self-centered and shit like that. But I'm gonna tell you something. Without earth, without water, without food, my nigga, there is no such thing as self-centered, because your ass would be dead. Start being grateful. See, this is where karmic debt come into. Oh, you don't know that you rack up bad karma for fucking up Mother Earth and shit like that? Come on, man. Everything, every cause has an effect. Come on. But junk DNA is because there's junk water. Junk DNA because there's junk water. You got to detox your body. You got to purify your body. You got to alkaline your body. You got to do all this shit. But you know, hell, some of y'all don't even know that you only 43% human. 43% human. So what the fuck are you? Well, Los, what the fuck are you talking about 43% human? Oh, y'all don't know? Come on, man. You know Los got the info. But I know who you are. The reason for that is because of this. Which is also, that is also tied into this.
How you treat the water, the memory remains for a long period. So before we consume it or before it touches our body, how we treat the water changes the quality of everything in our system. This is a science we have always known, but today modern science has done enormous amount of experimentation on this. Now they're saying water is a liquid computer. The volume of memory and intelligence it carries by itself. It is a liquid computer. This is what they're saying, it's a fluid computer. We have always known this. What is called as tirth, why for one drop of water people go and stand in a temple, is because it has the memory of the divine.
So with all that being said, water is a liquid computer. Now you seen in my last slide, what's inside the tap water. Bacteria and viruses. What is the most harmful thing to a computer? Viruses. What do they always release every year? Viruses. Do you know who you are? Do you know who you are? You really don't get the concept of who you are because a lot of people is not in tune with their spiritual side. A lot of people forgot about their spiritual side so much that I'm starting to question if y'all even still believe in the Most High. I ain't talking about the God of the Bible, none of that, but I'm talking about the Most High, the universe, the creator of all things that we know do exist. Because if you know who you are, you carry yourself better. You act better, you eat better, you exercise more, you'll be more healthy. Cleanliness is next to godliness, and cleanliness is related to healthily, is related to healthiness. How? Because cleanliness is next to godliness. So what do you do when you get healthy? You get rid of all the toxins and parasites. Bacteria when you detox and fast and everything outside your body. Just because a computer get a virus don't mean that you can't clean the virus out of the system and reboot it. We in the matrix. Y'all better wake up. Everything is energy. Hey man, I ain't want to make this video too long, but you know, I was gonna drop a video continuing my indigenous awareness in March, but I'm gonna do that video. I'm gonna shoot for Friday. If not Friday, it'll be Saturday morning, cause I got some shit for y'all on this part 4. But I did this video because I was making a post earlier about how water hold memory and shit like that. So this is me going into depth about that, because I know a lot of people probably was like, what the fuck this nigga talking about water hold memory and shit? Nigga, water is just water. That's the typical response of a sheep. For real, that's the typical response of a sheep. What the fuck, nigga? Water is just water, nigga. Nah, water is way more than water. And water is alive. So, you know, you just gotta treat it well. You just got respect. You got to respect the earth. You gotta respect the food. You gotta respect the water. You gotta respect yourself. You gotta respect each other. I told y'all in my last video, respect is not earned. Respect is given. Respect is given. You gotta give Mother Nature your respect. I mean, yeah, she earned it because, you know, she's feeding you. But I'm talking about you on the other end of things. You have to give respect to get respect. And respect is kind of like another form of a blessing. You know what I'm saying? Just like when a dude wanna go marry a chick, he gotta go ask the father for the blessing, which is respect. You gave that man respect because you want to marry his daughter, and you came to me and asked me like a man. So you earned my respect in return and my blessing to marry my child. Respect is a two-way street. It ain't one way. And a lot of people get shit fucked up. And you can see as it is going on in the world. We don't respect earth. We don't respect ourselves. We don't respect each other. And a lot of people don't respect their family, don't respect their friends, don't respect relationships. People just disrespectful nowadays, my nigga. This shit sad as fuck. It's like nobody was raised with grandparents anymore, because I know everybody grandparents was raised and taught respect, my nigga, because they was raised on that. And it's like, since the big mamas and everybody done passed away and shit, people done lost their damn mind. You don't lose your damn mind. You honor your ancestors, man, and you carry yourself accordingly, man. You hold your head high, you pump your chest out, and you walk like you divine, and you act like you divine. You don't just run around and say that shit. You embody that shit. Just like people just run around saying they loyal and they not really loyal, man. Loyalty is a spiritual thing. You gotta embody loyalty. You gotta be that. Because it all comes together in energy reciprocation. It's like my last video. Everything is spiritual. Spiritual. A lot of y'all not where y'all want to be in life because of the spirit is fucked up. Y'all not spiritual. And it took me a long time to figure that out. So that's why I had to get back on my spiritual journey. And it feels good. I'm trying to tell you, it feels good, man. It's like, it's hard to explain it. You just gotta do it. You gotta do it. But hey, Science for the Conscious Mind, Shopify store, newblackwallstreet.org, nubblackwallstreet.org. I put my page on hold because I am creating new product for people and everything, because spring and summer is coming around. So I gotta change my whole inventory and get ready for this spring and summer shit. And I got some dope stuff coming for y'all, man. Y'all stay tuned. Check out the YouTube Signs for the Conscious Mind, man. We running them subscribers up. We running them videos up, man. I just got my first 1K view on my video, man. It's dope. Man, fuck with your boy, man. We out here, man. Signs for the Conscious Mind. Stay elevated. Stay meditated. Hey, it is what it is.
Still dealing with the devil, I only know it's myself. In the mirror I see God, and that only God is myself. Prayers